What is up, you guys? Mental Hog here. Welcome back to episode 4 of the FC25 Manchester City Career Mode. We are in the January transfer window here, and we're currently 5th in the Premier League. We need to bolster the squad, and we need to sign some backups that are going to be able to make a difference for us as we continue on in this busy season full of games, full of action, and full of drama. Guys, I hope you are excited, and if you are, show your support down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here. About 75% of you watching are not, so help me out. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and in the comment section down below, what do you want to see on the channel? More Man City, rebuilds, what are you interested in? Let me know. Now I want to start off today's episode with one signing. I'll show you who I'm gonna sign eventually, but I want to start off with one signing, and that is going to be, we're looking for a backup striker, so that signing is going to be Hugo Duro from Valencia. I think it's perfect for Pep Guardiola. He's in really good form. He's highly rated, but he's not highly rated enough to be a starter at any real Premier League club, in my opinion. So I think he'll enjoy being at City and playing back up to Holland for now. And then who knows what might happen in the future. Maybe he can work his way into getting more minutes. But I really like him. I think he's going to be a great signing. I don't think he's going to cost us that much. Now, he does have a release clause about 55 million, so I don't want to mess around here and offer too low. I'm going to start at 35 million, see what they say. They offered to exchange for Jack Grealish, exactly. So he's worth 41.5. So maybe I'll make my next offer about 40 million and see if that might help. And they straight up accept that. 40 million for Hugo Duro. I think that's a good price. Now we just need to lock down a contract with him. And then what I wanted to see was his squad role. Sporadic is what he offered to me. So that tells me that he knows his place in the club, but he's willing to take it. Now that is quite a big wage bump. He's more than doubling his wage, a big signing bonus, a nice appearance bonus that he'll probably get even this season. I don't know for sure, but we've got the money. Why not? Let's sign up Hugo Duro. Walks into the offices. He's here to meet us. There we are. Pep Guardiola says, "What's up, dude? I'm a little busy right now. I'll get to you later, bro." But welcome here. There he is wearing the blue of Man City. Looks good. Hugo Duro arrives just in time for us to play a game against West Ham. I'm going to try a couple things a little bit different here. Jack Grealish starts on the left as a wide playmaker. I've changed Bernardo Silva's role from box to box, which he doesn't have a plus of any kind on, to half winger. I don't really like it so far, this role. I've tried it, but I'm going to try it again and see if maybe Bernardo Silva can get more involved and be more effective in this game. We've also got Hugo Duro and Claudio Echeverri on the bench, so maybe they will come off and make an appearance in this one. And it's looking like it might even be a snowy day at the Etihad. I saw a couple of little white droplets, but no, it's just a flurry, I guess. No orange painted lines or anything like that. West Ham, a good side. They were one of the teams that probably won the January transfer window. Or, I'm sorry, the summer transfer window. De Bruyne Tifo out, that's nice. But they've been underperforming, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this West Ham team. In this save, they are 9th in the Premier League. We are 5th, so, you know, we're not doing too hot ourselves. Hopefully we can turn that around in this game. And simming has been our biggest problem, so when I play, I haven't had a problem. Phil turns around, finds space maybe for a shot here. Nope. Jack Grealish instead finds Rodri. Rodri has space for a shot. Areola makes a great save. And, wow, they even clear it out. It's not even going to be a corner. Bernardo linking up to Jack Grealish. I will say that Bernardo Silva has been a lot more involved in the attack in this game. And maybe it can help us out here. Holland hits the post. You got to be kidding me. The post. Foden sees Holland here. Holland looking for a supporting pass here to Phil Foden. Phil Foden, some space opens up. He shoots, but Areola once again saves. So far, he's been called into action, and he has done the job a couple of times. That's a good performance so far from him. Fulkrug looks to create some sort of shot opportunity here, either for himself or a teammate. It turns out that we're just going to give away the ball right back to him, and it's going to be Fulkrug to take the shot in the end. Dealt with, but not very well. Oh my god, that should have been a goal. Definitely they should have scored there. Thank you, Ederson. Jack Grealish. This has got to be a good opportunity for us here. Holland rolls one through. It's Mavropanos again. The guy is he's gonna be the man of the match. He's got to be. He's done everything today. Kyle Walker, we could play across here. Holland has a lot of space in the box. Oh my god, it's an acrobatic effort that is saved. We can't score. All right, it's time for Claudio Echeverri and Gundogan to come on in the midfield. I'm not quite gonna put Hugo Duro on yet because Holland's playing really well, giving us a lot of chances. Very tired legs here in the West Ham defense. I'm hoping that we can take advantage of that here as the game is getting ready to close out. Kevin De Bruyne from distance. We're going to try. It hits the crossbar. You've got to be kidding me. We've hit the post and the crossbar today and then had so many chances blocked and saved. I mean, West Ham played a great defense. They really did. And that's going to be it. It's a boring 0-0 game. Probably you didn't end up seeing a whole lot of it, to be honest. But Mavropanos, Areola and the post. Those were the 3 players that were on West Ham today. I didn't see anybody else do anything of note. But it was enough to keep us quiet. We can't score these days against certain teams. It turns out that somehow, out of all the players on the pitch, Ederson was the man of the match. I don't know what he did. I guess he made 4 saves, but it didn't feel like he made a bunch of saves, to be honest. For the first time in a long time, Pep Guardiola is coming out to take a post-match press conference here, and he is making a damning assessment of Man City's performance. We're continuing to drop points. You can see the look on his face. He is not happy in the slightest. Yeah, on the bright side, the UEFA Team of the Year came out, and we have got 8 players in it. Ederson, Gvardiol, Ruben Dias, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Rodrigo, Foden, and Haaland. Who am I calling Rodrigo? It's Rodri. But anyways, 8 out of 11 players in the UEFA Team of the Year. That is incredible. However, I don't think our performances are reflecting that. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think we deserve to have 8 players in there. Derby County in the FA Cup here. If we lose, I'm going to be absolutely furious. 1-0 win. Hugo Duro scores his first goal for Manchester City. That's what we want to see. I can't believe it's only 1-0 though. But you know what? That's fine. We move on. I just wanted to point something out here. I was getting ready to sign some more players. I go in the transfer hub and I see 3 offers. I don't know if this is happening for any of you. I am not receiving transfer offers for any of these players in FC 25. Now, I'm not interested in any of these transfer offers. I just wanted to show you that I haven't received any of these. But anyways, rejecting that, and actually Echeverry, he could play a role here for the rest of the season. I'm not going to let him go there either. Now, I do want to quickly look at the transfer shortlist, and I want to show you a couple of things. I'm going to sign 2 more players this window. I want to sign another left back that can play with Guardiola rotating, because Ake really is going to play at center back for me. He's not going to play at left back. Jurel Hato, he has got the height, he's got the pace, he's got the ability, he's got the potential. He can do what we need him to do. He's a false back. That's what I'm looking for. It's the hardest thing to find, actually. There's not a lot of good potential players in that position. So Jurel Hato definitely is the left back I'm going for. And then I'm looking for a box-to-box midfielder that we could use in the future, or potentially somebody that can rotate with Rodri as well. Javi Guerra can do both of those things. He can play holding at CDM, he can play box-to-box at center mid. He is definitely the kind of signing that Guardiola would like. It's going to be 2 Valencia players stolen in the January transfer window, but business is business. And then these other 2, Florian Wirtz has been suggested by a couple of you guys to be potentially Kevin De Bruyne replacement. I think that's a great shout. However, he's 143 million in value, and it's a January transfer window. I'm definitely not going to bring him in right now, but maybe for next season. As well as this guy, Pedro Gonçalves. We came up against him in the Champions League. He was incredible. Another player that I think could easily be a Kevin De Bruyne replacement next summer. We're not necessarily getting rid of De Bruyne, but I'm starting to think long-term here for this series. I think he would also be an amazing player to have at our team. But for now, we're going to take care of the Jurel Hato and Javi Guerra transfers. Well, that's Jurel Hato's transfer done. 20 million for him to sign from Ajax. It's going to be 27 million euros plus a 4% sell-on clause for the signing of Javi Guerra to Manchester City. So both signings complete. We've got 3 players for around about 100 million spent in the January transfer window. That's a lot of money. That's really a lot of money. I'd say more like 80, 90. Anyways, it's a lot. And then, of course, we have to sim a game against Brentford. They go down to 10 men and beat us 2-1. I'm so done simming games in the FC 25. They gotta fix this. This is not right. This is not normal. I lose or draw every single sim game. I don't think I've won a single one of them in the Premier League, at least. Literally haven't won any. This is ridiculous. Guys, getting ready to get into our next game, but this is interesting. Pedro Gonçalves has been approached by Real Madrid for 51.5 million. So if I want to move on him, I guess I would have had to do it before this. I mean, he's clearly going to go to Real Madrid. Maybe that doesn't mean that next summer we can't pick him up, but that's unfortunate. Just out of sheer curiosity, for this game against Ipswich, who, by the way, they're 16th in the league. If we lose to them, this would be ridiculous. But I'm going to try a different method. I'm going to start the match by playing it, and then I'm going to hit sim to the end. I'm curious to see if that gives us a different result, because just the regular quick sim, it's broken. It's completely broken. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I'm going into the match like normal. I'm going to take kickoff. I'm going to pause the game, and I'm going to hit jump to sim, or I'm going to hit sim to end, actually, and let's see what happens. Do we get the result that makes sense? Actually, yes, a 3-1 win. So maybe that's going to be the way to go. Guys, I'm going to experiment with this, and I'll let you know if I come up with anything crazy here, but that's a result that makes sense. Okay, we've got a pretty important final potential game in the league phase of the Champions League here against PSG at the Parc des Princes. Huge game, but we're pretty much guaranteed to finish number 1 in the league phase. We'll see, but we probably should go about winning this game, so I'm going to play it. If we win it, then I won't have to worry about it. What in the kit clash is going on? Okay, I forgot that I needed to check the kits. That does not look good. It's not terrible. That does not look good. Come on. Why would it pick this? Why would the game pick this? Mendes is just running up our entire midfield and defense by himself. We can't allow that to happen. We are not Manchester United, and they are not Tottenham. Kolomuani to Bradley Barcola. Barcola has an opportunity. Ederson comes from deep. Oh my gosh, can't talk. Basically, he saved it. Pass here from De Bruyne. Oh, Phil Foden leaves Nuno Mendes for dead. Their back line to move around. Forcing their back line to give space to Haaland, who shoots! Saved by Donnarumma. That was a good move, though. Trying this crossfield ball. Why, I couldn't tell you. Haaland picks that up, gets it to Savio. Savio is going to take on the defender and fail because I don't know what to do in a 1v1 anymore. I never do. Cannot get past any players 1v1 anymore. Dembele, either footed. Oof, dealt with well, but Dembele keeps getting chance after chance. It's going to be only a matter of time before we concede one of those now. Savio, room, just keep going. Just keep going. Finding Haaland here. Haaland takes the touch, and it's off the post again. I swear, Haaland hasn't scored a goal in like 3 games for me, but he's hit the post in all of them. Every single one. I'm starting to get frustrated here. It's 0-0. What else is new? Come on, City. Seriously, let's score some freaking goals here. I'm really starting to get tired of getting to halftime, going to this performance screen, and consistently seeing Ederson as our top performer in the first half of every game. Like, what in the world? Savio plays across to Haaland. Haaland heads that way off target. Oh my god. Guardiola, Bernardo. Lots of support here on the wing with his half-winger bro. Bring it inside. Phil Foden. Oh my god. Donnarumma saves that with his legs. That was nuts. Bradley Barcola up against Kyle Walker here. He can't get back. He can't keep up. Starting to lose a little bit of pace. A little bit of what makes him special. Ousmane Dembele. Free to run around in the box and take touches. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to take him out because I'm tired of it. Ousmane Dembele, once again, just completely free to do whatever he wants. And Pep Guardiola gives away a penalty as well. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. It's going from bad to worse here. Savio apparently has some sort of a knock on him as well. So off he comes. On comes Echeverri for Foden as well. And on comes Hugo Duro up top. I'm tired of this this offense not putting together anything. Nothing for me. So we're changing it all up. But obviously, first we've got a penalty to save. So the subs have been made, but Vitinha steps up to score. He's going to go this way. No, he's not. PSG are leading. 60 minutes in through a freaking penalty because Ousmane Dembele just gets to do whatever he wants in the box. I am sick of this Man City team failing to perform. This is not Man City. This is not the Man City that Pep Guardiola knows, and I'm tired of it. Trust me, I fully understand that you cannot win every game of football, but it seems like we can't win any games of football. We're playing out 0-0 draws. We're losing to teams like Brentford who are in 18th or 19th. This is not a season that I'm going to want to remember at the end. I'm going to want to forget all about this. It's not like it's unfair, though. I got to say, I complain that I can't get past people in a 1v1, but players aren't getting past me in 1v1s either. Dribbling past players is just not as easy as it used to be. As Dembele does that and scores. Of course. Of course. Dembele just scores as I say that. Oh my god, Man City. You are frustrating me right now. Roduro, I need you to get in the box, dude. You're a striker. You need to be on the penalty spot. Rodri, from distance, takes a shot, and it's saved by Donnarumma. You gotta be freaking kidding me. This corner, finally, can we get somebody on this? Oh, it's just over the bar. John Stones, you're so close. I feel like ripping my hair out right now. Bruyne. Hugo Duro once again. Can we find him? Can we find him? Yes, we can. Can he shoot? Can he finish? No. No, he can't. Nobody in my team can finish a chance. No one. Not even Erling Haaland. We just got to take out Dembele at this point. I'm sick of him. I am sick of Ousmane Dembele. Still with the ball, by the way, doing whatever he wants. I will take him out to give another penalty. I don't even care. We're going to lose it. And it's a 2-0 loss to PSG. I literally thought this was going to be an easy win. Maybe that's my problem. Thought it was going to be an easy win. We lose 2-0. And manager of the year, by the way, I can't think of his name. Luis Enrique. He won manager of the year. And I guess we can see why now. PSG are no joke. And supposedly the best player in their game, in their team, of the whole game, I should say, is Gianluigi Donnarumma. Apparently made 4 saves. I didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like it. Huge game at the Etihad here against Chelsea following that stupid loss to PSG, and Pep Guardiola has got a point to prove, mostly to his squad. We don't care about the Premier League at this very moment in time. This is a just cry for help. So we are making changes, big ones too. I mean, just take a look at the starting lineup. McAtee gets a start. De Bruyne is not in the side. The back line is totally rotated. We're making a point here. I'm sick of the really crap performances we've been seeing. And even against Chelsea, even if it means losing, I don't care. Wait, Pickford is in goal. What is this side? Who are we playing? Who is this team? All right, let's do it. At home, shaking up the side, proving that I am not going to just sit here and tolerate poor performances after poor performances from some of my supposedly stalwart players. I'm just over it. I'm over it. It's time to wake up or get out of the team. So hopefully this game, regardless of the result, is a wake-up call to those players that are not in the side. De Bruyne is not doing enough. Ruben Dias, John Stones, they're not doing enough. The players are just, we're not doing what we need to be doing, and I'm sick of it. There we go. Look at that. Savio getting past a player with a dribble, with a nutmeg, in fact. That's more like it already. Here we go. Erling Haaland with a chance. It's saved by Jordan Pickford, the man with little arms. Rico Lewis, that is a great interception, son. Maybe he's going to start getting way more minutes now. Okay, Gundogan, clutch player. Hasn't had the opportunity to be that clutch player for me yet, except for maybe here as he hits the post. Everyone is hitting the post. Not even Ilkay Gundogan can freaking score, and he is one of the most clutch players I've ever seen in my lifetime. Rodri, one of the few players that's not putting many feet wrong. Haaland opens up space for a shot, takes it, wins a corner. That's more like it, though. Gundo to deliver an in-swinging corner here. Rodri looks like he wants to get up for this. So does Akanji. He actually does get on it, but it had no power whatsoever. Well, it's halftime. Surprise, surprise. It's yet another 0-0, but we have looked better. We have looked better in this game. Solid at the back, making chances going forward, getting past players. We need to get our confidence back. Would you look at that? Some of the best players in this game have been Rodri and Savio, not Ederson for once. Yes, Haaland. He's got space. He's got some time. He's got some dribbling. And he's got a crazy ability to finish. Saved again. But we got past so many players there. That was nuts. He just kept going and going and going. They're celebrating like they just won the World Cup. Chill, Chelsea. My God. Gundogan with another in-swinging delivery. Haaland looks like he wants up for this. Couldn't get it. Defense looks absolutely confused right now. Where's our defense? Where is our defense? Hello. Oh my goodness. That was gross. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought I put Echeverri on the bench, but I did not. So Phil Foden's coming on. So is Jack Grealish. And in the midfield, we are going to bring on De Bruyne and see if he can potentially make up for the fact that he's been kicked out of the team, essentially. Oh, Haaland, that's beautiful. This has to, and I mean has to, result in a goal. Otherwise, what are we doing? It's saved. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Gotta be kidding me. Jordan Pickford is keeping everything out. Everything that doesn't hit the post is getting saved. That's what I'm noticing. It's either, when I take a shot, going to hit the post or get saved. Those are the only two options right now. I cannot score. Oh, I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't know what to do. Every shot I take gets saved or hits the post. That's it. Nothing is hitting the net. Nothing. Hey, by the way, Pedro Gonçalves, he did sign for Real Madrid, and I think I just saw that he is on $220K a week. What? What are these enormous wages? There's no way I'm going to be able to bring him to the club. I'm not going to pay him that. That's ridiculous. Have fun, buddy. Make your salary at Real Madrid. I honestly don't even want you anymore. Okay, I jumped into this game and then jump to sim to the end. 0-0 against Club Brugge. I'm so confused by this game right now. But anyways, Champions League phase is finally over at the end of January now. I don't like that. That's weird. Well, January 31st, transfer deadline day. We're just going to go ahead and skip this whole thing. Wait, what? It's not letting me skip. I want to skip. Here we go. Skipping deadline day. I literally don't care. I'm not going to sign anybody. I'm not accepting any offers. Doesn't matter to me. We are in February now, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a massive game against Arsenal. At a time where we cannot hit a barn door, we have to play the hardest game of our season. I love that. Have I mentioned that I love that? We are in 5th, and we are 11 points off of Arsenal. 11 points, because we've just been, I don't even know, just goofing around, just messing around, just being a couple of really, really weird guys in the Premier League lately. And we find ourselves in a really crappy situation, genuinely not sure that we're even going to get top 4. I don't understand this game. I was enjoying it. I was having fun. I still am. It's still fun. Don't get me wrong. But I'm frustrated. I can't score. I cannot score any goals. And I cannot win any games. All right, at the Emirates, it's first versus fifth. Can we finally figure out what's going on with this team, score some goals, not draw the game, not hit the post? Like, let's win a game of football here. Snowy day, the orange lines are out. When do we actually ever see this? I don't know, but it is a cool feature. Let's play. Oh my god, I just got taken out there, but no foul. Okay, fine. So far, it's been all Arsenal. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Nothing to report about on our end. Foden forcing a lot of defenders all over the place. Wins us a free kick. And I think it's going to be a booking for Declan Rice. That's pretty good. It's not really in a position where we can do anything, but we can try to get it on the penalty spot. And hope that somebody can maybe make a run in. It wasn't too bad. Kai Havertz gets it down the line. Martinelli, weird touch here. Tries to take a shot at goal. It's saved and then cleared off the line. We're lucky to be out of here. Not down a goal. Martinelli to Saka. Saka tries to get it inside. Deal with that well. It's going to be halftime. It's 0-0 still. We're not looking any better. As a matter of fact, I messed with some of the roles and I'm not liking it. So we're going to switch it back. Savio to Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland getting past defenders. Takes the shot and scores the goal. It's 1-0. We don't hit the post. Finally, a goal in open play. Erling Haaland, you beauty. It seems like now that we've brought in Hugo Duro, he's got some competition. Well, not really, but, you know, a semblance of competition, and he's stepping up again. That's what he needs. Haaland again. Tries to break free. He does so. Gets past Saliba and Gabriel. Takes the shot, and it's the same exact spot where he scores a second goal. This time with his left foot, though. And it's 67 minutes in, a 2-0 lead for City against Arsenal. This is so much more like it, I gotta tell you. Second half, we are a different team. And it's all thanks to the dribbling of Erling Haaland. Definitely not his strongest part of his game by any means, but it's working today. Somehow he's getting past these two amazing center backs, probably the best center backs in the world right now, with ease. Not normal. This guy's not normal. 2-goal cushion is always nice, but I always have this issue where when I try to step off the gas pedal, Arsenal or my opposing team steps on the gas pedal way harder than I step off, and I have an issue. Like this, getting the ball out of my own box, for example, or out of my own half. Great block by Ruben. Oh, Kai Havertz. I was so busy trying to watch Gabriel there that I didn't think about Kai Havertz, and he almost scored a header off that corner kick. Oh, Savio, great skill move to get past the defender. All that's left for a perfect hat-trick here for Haaland is a headed goal, too. Not that I'm thinking it's going to be that easy. De Bruyne from range has a shot. Why not? It's a corner kick. All right, for the closing 10 to 15 minutes of the game, we're going to bring on Gundo, James McAtee, and Rico Lewis. Refresh that kind of right side. Final minute of the game here. It's Gabby Jesus. Final attack of the game for Arsenal. John Stones wins it back. Gets it forward. As a matter of fact, no, he does not. It's a free kick. So it's a set piece that's going to decide how this game ends. Odegaard delivers. Rodri gets to it. Gundo heads it out. And that's going to be an amazing, fantastic, awesome, I don't have any other descriptors, 2-0 win for Man City at the Emirates. What a way to show that we are back, baby. You know how Man City are towards the end of the season. They're a machine. I'm hoping this is the beginning of us turning into that machine. And we follow that up, 3-0 win in the FA Cup against Plymouth Argyle. Echeverri, Hugo Duro, and Echeverri with a brace. Jack Grealish sent off in the 14th minute. What? A 10-man Man City just thrashes them anyway. Echeverri with a brace. We love to see this. What we don't love to see is a suspension for Jack Grealish. He's going to miss our next game against, I think it's Liverpool. So it turns out our next game is actually against Newcastle. And we got a 2-1 win, courtesy of Haaland and Foden goals. Isak scored early, but it did not matter at home. And we are back to winning ways and simulations. Thank you, FC gods. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and germs, I present to you Man City versus Liverpool at the Etihad. It's time for a 4th place Manchester City come up against a 7th place Liverpool. Kind of weird that we find ourselves in this situation. By the way, first place, you wouldn't believe it. It's Tottenham Hotspur, who actually we play next. So this is a very interesting time to be going into a Liverpool game. Both teams seem to be a little bit out of form in the Premier League, and I'm hoping that we can continue on the path of rectifying that as we approach late game Manchester City here. Against Liverpool, here we go. Mo Salah not budging off of the ball here. Cody Gakpo, Trivela finish. Oh, I swore I thought that was going in. Kanji, he was begging me to start this game, and he is just getting bodied by Gakpo. Gakpo is just dribbling through my entire team. What in the world is happening? Mo Salah once again won't be budged. Gets it to Cody Gakpo. Oh my god, these two are giving me so many headaches. Bernardo slides in, wins that. Yes, yes, yes. I see such a gap in the Liverpool defense here from Savio out wide. Trent slides in. Savio plays the ball in. Straight to Jarell Quansah. There's no Van Dijk today, I just realized. Salah and Gakpo. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I am not sliding in on these guys. I'm not going in for a tackle against them. Where's my midfield? I have nobody to pass to. What? There's no one for me to pass to when I get that ball out. Luis Diaz. No, no, no. What's going on? How did he get allowed to open up for that shot? What is happening? In the first half, opportunities for both teams. No real clear-cut chances for us. Liverpool had a chance to score a couple times. They've missed. But we can't expect them to continue to miss chances. We have to get ourselves into this game. It's 0-0 at halftime, as always. You know what? Savio's done well, but I think Jeremy Doku, who's back from injury, is exactly what we need in this game. More pace, more dribbling than Savio can offer, and that's what's been working. Bombing down that left-hand side. So Jeremy Doku, welcome back on the pitch in the second half, son. Phil Foden to Erling Haaland. Haaland against Quansah. Can't get past him. Why was he having such an easy time getting past Gabriel and Saliba, but can't get past Jarell Quansah? Oh, here's an out ball. Oh, here's an out ball. Jeremy Doku. Let's go. We're away. We are surely away here. Jeremy Doku. Okay. He just hit Quansah in the nards. De Bruyne. Distance. Ah, it's so off. Alisson didn't even try. It's going to be Gakpo coming off for Diogo Jota, which honestly I'm a little bit more scared of Jota in the box than I am of Gakpo. We're still just lacking that final ball, that final decision in the final third. Pass, score, whatever it is. Whatever it is that we're missing, it's that extra spark that wins games that we do not have today. Oh my god, what am I doing? Just giving the ball straight to Diogo Jota, the fresh legs. Passes it to Luis Diaz. That's actually Szoboszlai. Luis Diaz is here. There you go. Ruben Diaz. That's my king. Steps up, as always, as he does so well. Phil Foden releases Erling Haaland. He's past Quansah. Quansah takes him out. That's not a red card offense, I don't think. But surely a booking for Jarell Quansah. That is just silly. Silly challenge. Oh, it is a straight red. You're off, son. Off for an early shower. It's a red card. But with 15 minutes left in the game, is there enough time for this red card to make a difference? Luis Diaz comes off for, I'm sure it's probably Van Dijk. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Salah. Actually, wait, it was Chiesa that came on. So they did not bring on an extra defender. So they are down a man at the back right now. Bernardo Silva, can we do something here? Oh my god, please, guys. I'm getting desperate. 5 minutes left. And it looks like Liverpool are the side that are more likely to get a goal right now. Oh my god, straight into Rabiot. Phil, what are you doing, bro? Oh, Kevin, what are you doing, bro? It's going to be a definite booking for for Kevin as well. We're losing our heads in this game. The frustration is real from this City side, and from Liverpool, I guess, too. Both teams not having a great season, comparatively, and it shows. Come on, guys, come on. This is one last chance to build an attack. One last chance to get past Robertson. Fake shot inside. Kevin De Bruyne. Back to Phil Foden. To Bernardo Silva. To Gvardiol. Is it going to be Gvardiol to have the chance to win the game? Oh my god, is it saved or is it off the post? What is it? It's saved. Okay, we have a corner. We have a corner kick opportunity. We need a short player. A player to come short. Not a short player, sorry. What? No! No! What? What is that? No. FC 25, you just did me so dirty, bro. It's a really lame 0-0 draw against Liverpool. Like, you probably aren't seeing much of these 0-0 games, so... red card. We couldn't take advantage of it, man. We can't lose... I mean, it feels like a loss. That's what it is. This game feels like a total loss. Okay, we're gonna leave this episode off right here. We have got a title-deciding game coming up against Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, it's not really title deciding, but it feels like it certainly could be, especially for us. If we lose to Spurs, who are top of the league right now, it would just be absurd. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. I'm really sorry about all these 0-0 draws. I'm trying my best here, but I am struggling to get into this new game, especially going forward. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, help me get to 5,000 subs, and leave a comment down below for what you'd like to see next at the City Career Mode or other teams you'd like to see me play with in general, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.